welcome. This is Sahara playing Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, and so I did some research for this quest, the Lost Dues in Good Faith. Well, since we came to Oathbinder's Sanctum prior to getting this quest, we should have seen Oswald being interrogated or something. I don't remember. It's been a while now. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so you have an option either of helping him or letting him die. If you help him, he can become part of your crew, which I had no idea. I don't think we really saw that option of helping him. I think we just saw his soul. Anyway, so all we do is have to go back to talk to Khan? Yeah. And let her know what we found. It's supposedly now that we got this quest, came here, go back, it should update something. So, yeah. So that was kind of fruitless here.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Anyway. But I don't remember what happened but I don't understand why this is still here. Right? Why is it still here if it's hasn't been completed? I mean, if it's been completed, unless it disappears once I go back and tell her. Who knows? So let's go back to we going the right way? No, we're not. We need to go up to the north. Here we go. And she was in... Where was she at? She was in the Wild Mare? Yeah, she was in the Wild Mare. So she's in Queen's Birth. And then we also need to do that other one. And okay, and they were in the... Okay, I got it. Hold on. So we need to go to Queen's Birth on foot. So weird how it does this. In the Wild Mare. And this is also where the Peddler's Canal, I think, is at. Yes, down here where we need to so the Wild Mare is here. Okay. If I'd known that beforehand, I would have talked to her. But we hadn't gone back to the, well, I don't know if that would have made any difference or not. And we need to go to the Vailiam, because it was closed. It's night and it's closed and they wouldn't let us in there before. Just running around. Come here. Are we... No, we don't want the upper. We want the down here. Come on, down here. I know where she's at in here. So you can lie to her or tell her the truth. And she was over here, I believe. Yep, here she is.
Don't you have a temple to find?
See, but I did. So, I think it got broke.
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that. But hey, what the hell? I'm one of the countless minor nobles that litter the Deerwooden countryside. You know Admeth Hadret, hero of the War of Defiance? He's my thoughts exactly.
Oh, what does Oswald owe you money for?
It's my fault. Man's a wizard. Must have been I thought I knew him better than that. The man's a family friend. Has been.
See, and it didn't update. I don't get it. There was nothing there. I found the temple Khan told me about. Well, with any luck, Oswald's inside and still alive, or at least his money is still on his corpse. I had never found his corpse. Judging by the lit candles on the altar in the pyramid's entrance, it seems someone has been here recently. I found the soldier person who appeared to have been brought here by mysterious figures and put on trial. The soul insisted they were innocent. Perhaps the kidnappers were wrong about their victim. Based on a note I found on the corpse, it seems someone named Inquisitor... Alright, hold. Well, there's supposed to be some additional levers that I must have not seen. I don't know. So I'm going to have to go back there, but I want to... We need to come over here to this area, though. I don't know how to get over here to the Peddler's Canal. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay. Alright. So we can either tell her... What was that quest called? Something, right? Eulogy, no, it was, Salt in the Wound, The Shipwright's Plight, no, it wasn't that one. Stilled Fate, that was it. Okay, so, while I was looking for his satchel, okay. Titan's crew confronted me while I was on my way to... Yeah, I told him I wouldn't interfere with his plans, but I lied, just so I wouldn't have to fight him. Oh, because this is his captain right there.
Where is my seal? Postinago, did you take it again?
She grabs Digenos by the arm and shakes him. He winces and ducks his head, making no move to escape his grip.
You will feel the bite of the cat's tail if you have lost it, boy.
Good help really is so hard to find. Unhand him, leave the kid alone. Have you ever known abuse to engender loyalty? Excuse me.
Is this Nazenali a friend of yours, Degnos?
She glances at you briefly, then looks away with a slight roll of her eyes. She returns her attention to Degnos with her arms crossed, frowning. Well, she's not a nice person.
An acquaintance only, Casita. From the luminous bathhouse.
He carefully avoids your eyes and shrugs self-consciously.
First you waste my servant's time, and now you have the gall to waste mine as well.
I found some rather strange items in your servant's satchel. She stares at you, hawk-eyed, down her long nose and raises a brow, likely expecting you to quaver before her. I don't like you. I truly don't. I can see why he set you up, but I'm afraid that they set him up too. They're gonna kill you, kid. That's the whole problem. I found some rather strange items in your servant's satchel.
It is impolite to go through others' things. Your manners are atrocious. Were you raised in a barn?
Yes. At least the donkeys were better company. Just look in the bag, lady. This is kind of a moral question here, isn't it? Very definitely. Do I want to go ahead and let him have her killed because she's a bitch? Or... God knows what she's going to do to him. Or will he come as my crew member? That's something to think about. Just look in the bag, lady.
That is not Casita, please do not.
He reaches for the satchel in your hands, but is not bold enough to take it from you.
Tiveras! Degnos, you will explain this.
She snatches the satchel from your hands and rifles through it. She pulls her seal from the satchel with a flourish and shoves it in his face. I know you get better quest experience depending on how... You get different quest experience depending on how you handle the quest.
And what is this, eh?
When he begins to laugh nervously, she digs again into the satchel, this time removing the letter.
Que?
She opens the letter and begins to read. With a strangled cry, Degnos stumbles back and takes off running full pelt down the docks.
Helia, grant me wings.
Well, I guess that didn't work out at all, did it? Can you talk to you
It
now?
is a pity you let him escape.
She rubs her temple, eyes closed, and does not speak for a long moment. She exhales in a gust.
He will be found. I will make it so.
She makes expansive chopping gestures as she speaks, emphasizing her point.
I did not think he had the stones. And now I will never know the extent of his sabotage. Trade routes, partners, cargo. Anyone may know them now. Merla!
She runs a hand through her hair and grimaces.
But you have saved my life. Agrasima, for your trouble.
She digs around in her hip pouch and produces a handful of coins. Well, I'll take your copper.
Your intervention has given me much work to do. Leave me to my tasks. Of course.
She shoos you away with a flapping hand. Okay. So... Sealed Faith, right? Think that updated? Distant light, an honored guest. Where to go? Here it is, Sealed Fate. Yep, okay, so it's completed. Alright, so are they going to come after me now? Probably. Alright, so we need to go to the Vailiam. And I think it's still nighttime here. How come I didn't get in this one before? Oh, this is where you can sneak out, or you can sneak into it. That's right, I did do that. I went through the, yeah, that's right. I can't get in. So I need to wait. Wait 1 hour. I don't know what time it is. We're gonna wait 9 hours? 8 hours. Okay, now it's open. It should be. Yep, okay. Colonel RPG is the one, I saw him do this and went, oh, you can wait? I didn't know I could do that. So, yeah. Was I ever in here? I don't think I was. No, if I had been, this stuff would have all been taken off.
It's still going on, is it? When will those arrogant louds decide that enough is enough?
Pass the door. Where are you?
Yeah? Quickly and quietly.
I don't know if I'm going to
No
be able to get
problem.
over here or not.
Leave it.
Nope, nope. This one over here I might be able to, though.
No sweat. Got it.
Yep, this one I got. What is this? Forged contract? This contract covers an agreement between the Vailiam Trading Company and the chief of the neighboring Dupi tribe. It stipulates that while the Vailians have been granted access to some mineral deposits, the Dupa will retain all rights to their land until the death of the representative. Attached to the paper is an addendum, however, altering the terms to extend those rights to the doopy indefinitely. The seal upon it doesn't seem quite as crisp as that of the original document. It's a quest item. Okay. Interesting. So let's talk to you, because you're the one who had it on you. The clerk busies himself about the room, favoring you with a brief glance. He rubs under his eyes and exhales through his nose.
Try not to break anything.
You know, I wonder when their names are in red, are they supposed to be like evil people or something? Let's examine the clerk. Lucia's shirt is spotted with a number of faded purple stains that you recognize as droplets of wine. Someone has tried unsuccessfully to wash them out. Noting your interest, Luca tugs his jacket closed.
The servers at the tavern are clumsy. Most clumsy, indeed.
He clears his throat and fans at his neck. What is this place?
Stumbling from the street, I see.
He sneers and surveys you with a patronizing look.
This is the heart of the Vailiam Trading Company. You would know that if you had a reason to be here. From her office, Governor Alvari carries out the will of the Songretta Mea Compressa.
Songretta in comparison? The Congress of the Company, a body of 11 high-stakes investors who collectively operate the Vailiam Trading Company.
We clerks are the fingers of their long reach.
He clutches his hand over his heart and bows sharply. So that's all there was? Okay. Well, I found some forged papers. All right.
Sure.
Numerous guests appear to have carved their names into the wooden frame of this painting. Why? The lighting in here makes for a flattering reflection. Oh, okay, so we're in the bathroom. Okay. Duh.
Leave it to me.
A curiosity scan of the shelves reveals labeled ledgers that date back decades.
Huh? My eyes are peeled.
Hey you, that's company property, leave it alone. The midwife's... Oh, I think we already know those.
Got it. Time to see and not be seen.
You keep moving around!
Why not?
Oh. This cabinet is full of contracts, ledgers, registries, bills of sale, and even more obscure records of Nikitaka's bureaucratic underbelly. The way these are organized, there would be no point in poking around aimlessly. Someone would have to approach this archive with a goal in mind if they wanted to locate the right information. Leave it be. Alright, so this is going to be a quest, is it? Which I'm going to have to come in at night to do, I guess. That's why. Okay. That makes sense.
Sure.
I just can't have these doors closed, you know? So we got the Moon of Eora. I think we've already read that one. Look up into the night sky and you'll see the moon. After much study, they realized it was a small satellite with an extremely irregular orbit. They called it the Black Runner. Since it is smaller, then it doesn't have much effect on the world, but when it aligns with Beref's orbit, it wreaks havoc on the tides and weather everywhere. This happens with an erratic frequency and 70 and have been dubbed, okay, lovers' tides, or whatever. Okay. Yes, I know I'm stealing all your money. It's a frock coat. That's all there was? That?
Why not?
That was it. Okay. So time to go talk to whoever. This is Governor's bodyguard.
Eccoci. You have business here?
The guard holds up a hand, appraising you in a few sweeping glances. I've just come from Pormaggi. Governor Clario suggested I might find work here. Yep.
You are in luck. The governor is between meetings. Go on in.
Okay.
Leave it.
You got a key. Oh. Let's go here.
Quickly and quietly. No problem. Sure.
Okay. The calendar. Is that really important? No, not really.
I'm pretty good, huh? There, done. Leave it.
What's in here that was so special? Nothing? Not really. Oh, I still considered... Okay, let's get back over here. No. Maybe over here.
Why not?
Nope. As long as it's red, then there's just no way I can steal, I don't think. Okay. Let's talk to him. Quest updated for the Republics. Standing next to her desk and lost in thought, Governor... Quest completed. Governor looks up at your approach. Her expression of intent focus stalls instantly, and she greets you with a startlingly sunny smile. So we got 3,300
The
experience.
Watcher. From the palace, yes? You made quite the impression on the Cantonese. You went on for ages. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. I am Lueva Alvari, Governor in Residence of the Vailiam Trading Company here in Nekataka. What brings you to my door?
I met your representatives at the palace. They mentioned you might have work for a Watcher. Are you in charge here?
An interesting question. Director Castol concerns himself with the business of the Vailiam Trading Company as a whole. He must coordinate our operations across the entire region. I am afraid you must deal with me for the time being. You seek work, information. These are things I can help you with.
Could you tell me a little about the Vailiam Trading Company?
Well, the Vailiam Trading Company has been here in Nekataka for many decades now. Its main interest is in the mining of luminous Adra, for which we have negotiated with numerous tribes for access to the Adra sites and, where possible, labor. The company also engages in more mundane lines of trade, of course. Ultimately, we are merchants.
So what kind of work?
Work suited to a Watcher. Your arrival presents an opportunity. How much do you know about the Adra trade?
Well, I know what's your interest in the Adra?
It sells for its weight in gold. Our investors have charged us with claiming every vein we can reach. Every viable deposit is of interest to us, cartographers, surveyors. At any moment, we have a dozen expeditions underway. Some weeks ago, we received word of a large quantity of luminous Adra on a distant island. Pukakahara It is not charted on any of our maps.
You're the second people who told us about that, I believe.
However, Pukukohara is said to neighbor the island of Tikawara, and we've already made contact with the natives there. We dispatched an expedition to Tikawara with instructions to locate the Adra site and determine its value.
So, if no one's been there, how did they discover it, right?
Our people have neither returned nor sent any word on their progress. We are too long delayed, and someone must finish the job. A watcher can determine if there is essence in the Adra, if it is worth the trouble and investment to remove it. Information for which we are willing to pay.
If I'm to sell to Tikawara, I'll need to purchase some supplies. That's it? What if the otter is worthless?
Then it is worthless, and we save ourselves wasted effort. Either way, you will have fulfilled your end of the bargain. Here, I will mark Tikawara on your map. This will be of some use to you, I think. It entitles you to act as a commissioned agent of the Vailiam Trading Company. Present it and you will be recognized as such.
She presses a document into your hand. So I have a quest item. Writ of commission. Okay.
Until then, I believe we are finished. Return here once you have word of our agents and our prize. Oh, and take care upon the open sea. There are greater hazards in these waters than a few pirates.
So we heard. Okay. New quest. Terms of trade. Okay, I think we've got two, because we've got the Royal Deadfire. Speak with the... Okay. Yeah, disrupt the Lumerous Adra. So I'm going to have to make a decision here. Because they're going after the same thing. This one I just did. Meet with the director. Yes, I did. Okay. Interesting. Well, I don't think I'm going to side with the Vailiam Trading Company. No. Okay, before we leave here, I saw a quest to go, a glimpse beyond. No, not that one. Terms of trade. Investigate the situation. No. Where was I? I just saw that. Was it this one? Yes. Speak with at the Brass Citadel. Leads the Ritara forces in the region through the Royal Deadfire Company. Has territories around the archipelago. It makes in her. It may be my best interest to meet with her to see where our interests converge. Okay, so I need to go back to the Brass Citadel. Okay, and anyone can come with me. Alright. So, come up over here. Alright, Brass Citadel. But where's she at? Or they are at the Brass Citadel. Offices Lounge. Imperial Command. Powder House. This is the gunsmithy. That's the docks. Probably up here. Does it say? It just says to talk. Okay, I met them at the palace, so they're going to be probably. Oh my gosh, I wanted a map. They're probably going to be up here, the Imperial Command, right? All right. Is he someone who gave me a bounty? Probably. So where is the command at? This is the sorting room. This is exit. This is the quartermaster. Maybe up here? Yep, here we go. Yep, it completed. Alrighty. She paces near her desk, looking like a shark circling the shallows. She clenches a long, elegant pipe between her teeth, the smoke trailing an acid wake behind her. She looks up when you enter and favors you with a brief nod of acknowledgement.
The former lady of Cadnua, and one-time terrifier of harbor masters, if dockside tales are to be believed. You have not brought much good news of late. So, in addition to pirates, profiteers, and slavers, the Deadfire has a vengeful god roaming its waters?
I don't think Aeltis intends any harm. I need to learn more before we speculate on his motives. Not if I can do anything about it. Things could be worse. At least it's not Skeen. I need to learn more before we speculate on his motives.
If your report is true, he's stumping port towns into craters. I don't much care why he's doing it. He must be stopped.
You're finally able to get a good look at her. She's not especially large by Namana, but she carries her shoulders high. Her weathered face looks to have seen many storm-blown and sun-beaten days on deck, yet her eyes are sharp and keen. No one's got it in for him more than me. He's a giant made of living Audra that can absorb souls in an instant. Got any ideas? That's why I came to you all at the palace. Yeah, got any ideas?
Anything can be stopped with sufficient force. The problem is finding the will to deploy it. The Vailians won't lift a finger if it isn't to snatch a coin, and the Huana will barely do that much.
Success in trade has been quite elusive for the Rauataians, but the bitterness suits you well.
Wow.
No one takes charge to solve the big problems. But perhaps we could work together to our mutual benefit.
She takes the pipe in her left hand. As she does, you notice that her right is unusually still. What do you mean?
Look around. Deadfire's full of fertile, temperate islands. Except for Andra's mortar. It's largely free of rough weather.
She waves her right hand, and you notice again that her fingers remain strangely still. You realize it's an unusually fine prosthetic. Oh.
Yet much of it is uninhabited. Itinerant tribes drift between some of the islands, and smugglers and slavers cluster around the rest. It's a waste. Imagine what this place could be, with well-guarded shipping routes. How many Rauataians we could feed with plantations here.
So you're exploring Deadfire for the sake of Rauataili? I don't see how you're much different from the other powers here. Well, I do feel that she is different.
That's a naive view, one our enemies are keen to promote. Raotai's violent storms have shaped and hardened us as much as they have our homeland's rocky terrain. But it remains a difficult place to live. So, we rely on trade and on plantations we've established here. And those developments also create a more stable, productive Deadfire.
I don't see how you're much different. That's a worthy adventure.
Glad you agree. If you're chasing the god who's stomping this place into the ground, then we have a common goal. And if you're going to survive here, then you could use an ally.
I've gone this far on my own. I don't need it now. What do you have in mind?
The disaster at Hasongo remains a key concern. We rely on the port there to ship food back to Raotai.
She sucks on her pipe, hiding her worried expression behind a cloud of smoke.
That's on hold until you investigate. Short of that, there are other matters that demand attention.
Such as?
You've already spoken with Atsura. For now, I suggest you continue to work with him. I might have something for you later.
What happened to your hand? Should I even ask that? Isn't that a little crass? She extends her arm, holding the prosthetic between you. It's an exquisite piece with reinforced joints in each of the fingers and a smooth, sanded finish.
It happened a year into my first command. We were chasing pirates along Raotai's south coast, and they landed a shot right next to our magazine.
Wow.
A lucky hit. I ran below. The fire was already spreading and making for our powder stores.
What did you do?
I smothered what I could with my uniform, pulled the rest away with my own hands.
If you hadn't, you and your crew would probably have died. I would have done the same for my ship and crew. She nods approvingly. Beautiful.
We don't get to choose our challenges, do we? Just the way we meet them.
Exactly. That's how life is.
There's a cost to every victory. And the win goes to those willing to make a sacrifice.
She considers the wooden hand, turning it in the light. You sense satisfaction in her gaze.
I'll bet you already know a thing or two about that. And if you don't, Deadfire will teach you soon enough.
So what's the game board for?
Hazatoa. Atsura and I usually have a game running, and this one's been going on for over a month and a half. Atsura's good at misdirection, but I've got a mind for the long game. You look like you've come with a purpose.
Nope, that's it. Okay. Oh, I leveled up anyway. Oh, and so did Shoti. So, I think I need more religion, right? Someone needs more religion. She does. I don't have any religion at all. But I need more mechanics. Our mechanics just isn't high enough. I'm gonna put one into religion just because it'll help our whole party team. Alright, so I've got 2 to spend. Let's look at these over here. Sneak attack, already have. Backstab, already have that one. Defensive roll. When critically hit, the rogue briefly becomes immune to engagement, which is not a bad thing. Fast runner. 2-weapon style. Nope, we don't need any of that. Already have that one. Already have that one. Increases the character's reflex defense. Repulse. Didn't already have that one? Oh, I already have that one. Bowl's will. Increases the character's will. Deep pockets. Extensive experience with the concealment of various goods and weapons has taught the rogue how to best manage the placement of items. The rogue gains 2 additional quick item. I think I want that. The rogue's engagement, persistent limit increases and enemies engaged by the rogue are distracted. Humbling. Gain additional defense against disengagement attacks. Or do I want fast? Fast runner. The character becomes more fleet and nimble, increasing stride and granting a defensive bonus against disengagement attacks. This just increases that, that's all. Which I don't have any at all at this time. But what do we have down here? Deep wounds. Expertise in the art of pain leads all slash, pierce, and crush damage caused by the rogue's weapons to also do raw damage over time. That's not bad. Uncanny luck. Gain a small chance to completely avoid any attack and to convert some hits to critical hits. Increases the base maximum health that you gain with each level. Okay. Eventually I'm going to add some of this stuff on too, but the passives are where we really need to go. Okay. Okay, so your Arcana, and then you're going to do Religion. What are your passives that we don't have you set up for? Already have Arms Bearer, gain an additional weapon set. No, we already did all that. There's Fortitude, Snake's Reflex, Combat Focus, Spell Shaping, New Zoom Control. I don't know if she does fire. Practice Healer. Increase the effectiveness of any healing you cause. Oh god, yes. Yes. Okay. Alright. So we got here. So I think we need to go back out into the ship, right? So we need to go to the docks, or do it. Can we know? Can we, not the smithy, can we buy stuff from them now? Or do we still have to wait? Does he, somebody had, somewhere we had a quartermaster, where was that at? No, not here. See, I still can't.
My favorite privateer. Clear skies.
Nope, okay.
You've got principles for someone whose job is guarding a bunch of merchants.
And you have the principles of someone who guards warmongers. That is to say, none.
Oh, you two are not going to get along, are you? Okay. So maybe in here is where I can get stuff?
The Deerwood. Even the Republics.
I forget how quickly these sailors go through a case of candied nuts. Can I help you with something?
I'd like to order something.
Sorry, I'm really only supposed to sell to captains working for the Royal Deadfire Company.
I thought we were, though.
Deadfire Company.
Okay. Never mind. All right, we're just gonna leave. This takes us to the gullet. Okay. Yep. Just time to go. Okay, so we're back out to sea, and I want to switch her out. So he is not. He is dismiss her and bring. He's just like oh, what do they call that? He's not a party member. But I mean, you know, he's a sidekick. I'm sorry, that's what I meant to call him. He's a sidekick. Who do I want to bring with me? All right. So we have a lot of area we have to go to here. We got so much shit to do, right? And everything I think is they're saying south. Come on. Yeah, I suppose I should just start sailing around and see what happens. See if we get attacked. Hopefully we don't get attacked. Okay, where are we going? So let's just go straight south. Rock, Stumper. What the hell is that? Okay. I'm getting close to it. It's right here. Maybe? Maybe? No, we went right by it. Oh, that was the name of a ship, I guess. Okay. You're coming after me, aren't you? What are you? Slavers. Oh. You are being pursued. 9th level rogue, trickster, view details. 10th level rogue. Oh my god. He's only one above us. Board. Naval combat, attempt to flee, surrender. Board the enemy ship and engage them in deck-to-deck combat. Engage in naval. Attempt to flee. 41% chance. Surrender. View details. Oh. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh my goodness. Okay. So they have 75, we have 50. They have 40 on their hull, and they have 10 crew, we have 9. I say, let's do boredom. Let's board them and see what happens here. Okay. So. We have you bring up your this. You have what? I don't think you have anything special with you. No, you do not. You have your pet with you. You have the okay.
I don't think so.
All right. Did you do your thing? You're in the process of doing it. Okay. That's you right there. Right? Did you get your thing off? Me, where am I at? This me? No. Where am I at in here? That's... there I am, right there. Okay. And you're our paladin, and you're already getting hurt too. I can do... they don't do anything. They don't do anything.
Can't do it. No one knows it. Honestly, believe it.
Did you do your... Are you still doing it? Okay, you're on your bow, right? What is her name? Her name is... She's off over here. What are you doing over here? You're in the middle of all of them. Why? We got fire rolling around all over the place here.
Won't work.
That's you, isn't it? Yeah, and you can't get to them because everyone's in the way. So, you better go to your gun.
Let's do this.
Okay. All right.
Take this.
I know we got all this fire everywhere too. Where's your companion at? Is your companion dead?
Let's go.
No, when I told you to take it, you didn't do anything, did you? All right. All right, you're the paladin, so you have got to do the lean on hands of light. With a touch of your hands,
holding my guts in here, Captain.
Uh-oh, she's dying. Not gonna work.
Nice. Holding my guts in here, Captain.
Okay, who are you? That's me. You come up over here.
After him.
Come on, up here.
Anyhow, you only miss blood.
Over here. Did you take your potion? You did not. Why not?
It's gone. Afraid not, Captain.
Come on, over here. Me.
Got it.
Oh, Aloth is there. I wish I could control you, because then you could heal everybody, but yeah, he's healthy.
Eesh. Afraid not.
We did it! Details. Enemy defeated. Sailor experience. First one. Morale gained. Completing encounters and defeating enemy captains at sea earns sailor experience for the crew and captain. Acquiring sailor experience will increase the ranks of a crew member's current job. Crew members can only increase ranks in jobs they already have in at least one rank in. The captain always advances their captain rank. Cool, so morale gained 9. The crew earned 1200 experience. The crew earned 2 sailor experience. I gained a rank. Photo gained a level. Rumdum gained a level. Everyone gained a level. Yay. Okay, so share coins with crew. Take all and continue. Well, I'm going to share the coins with the crew. So we got all this. Simple clothing. Slaver's Grimoire. Oh, okay. Well, you know who that's going to go to. It's going to go to Aloth. And Exceptional Aquabus. Fine padded armor. Okay, so I'm going to share. Okay. And then take all and continue. You haven't taken all the items from the encounter. The items left behind will be lost. No, no. Loot received. Oh, because we can't. Because we don't need it, I guess. Okay. Yep, accept. Yay! Our first battle, our first fight, our first win! Well, it isn't our first battle, but it's our first win. Okay. And I didn't acquire anything, did I? Cool. Oh, this gives you the name of your location, the docked ships, places, storm. Okay, so if I tick them. Ah, okay. Slavers. So that's how we know who's out here. Point of interest. Oh, those are all the points of interest. Harbors. Okay. And I was just looking. So this is a point of interest right up here. Unidentified location. Right to the south of us here. Okay. And we're going to investigate this one on another episode. It's almost an hour. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.